Hi guys, hope you're well. Welcome to DOdaily, Tuesday training. It's Des here. Just checking in from the River Trent, the world famous Trent Bridge in the distance. I'm on the suspension bridge, getting in my Tuesday training, my activity to try and kickstart my week in that sense. Of course, normally I'd be out doing the running session, but tonight, after everything I've said in the last week or so about spending time with people and how important that is, especially when we've got exciting and big occasions to look forward to and take part in, I feel I needed a bit of time out and a bit of time to process everything that's gone. As much as I love being around people, I'm also these days totally at ease in my own company. Of course, when we're not feeling fantastic, we can see that as a bad thing and worry that we're never going to have good things happen again. But being as happy and content and as positive as I feel right now, it feels amazing to be sort of in the right place to make a decision like I have today. I love the running club, absolutely hate missing it in many ways, well, all the time to be honest. But one thing I'm learning more and more all the time is to take time where it's needed, to make sure that I process all that great stuff, all those good things that happen, and really not forget about it all far too quickly. Part of the enjoyment is creating the memories, making it last. One thing I did to ensure that'll happen, which I do all the time, anybody who watches this knows I love taking photos. You quite often find them at the end, but I made sure I took hundreds of photos. I've been looking back through those and just doing something which I enjoy doing on my own. I went along to the cricket at Trent Bridge. Again, I'm really lucky to have these things on hand, and if that had clashed with the running club at any other time, I would have saw that as a bit of a decision to make. But today, I just took that decision to go along, knowing I'd be sat on my own. The peacefulness of the cricket, a bit different from football. Still love cricket, but it's definitely different, especially when you're trying to sort of level everything off. You know, the emotions aren't as charged. And then getting out here, it's just a perfect way to process everything and understand why it all worked. I'd already learned so much over the weekend. If you watched Monday Motivation, you'll see I was really pleased in the fact that I felt like I had a penny drop moment before the football on Sunday about how things seem to have all fell into place just nicely, and having not felt fantastic in certain times of my adult life, it felt like the perfect storm. So I guess what's happening today is the calm after the perfect storm. It's happened a few times today because it's rained as well, but never mind, that's not dampened any spirits, any positivity. Just makes me feel great to be out and enjoying the things I do. And that's all we can do, isn't it? Keep enjoying small things as well as the big things. You know, it's easy to crave that next huge occasion and want it before it's due. But by getting back to the routines, by taking this time first of all to allow myself to get back to my routines quicker, to get the jobs done, to build up what I need to do to get back to the point of being at tip top. Today I'm feeling a little bit tired. What I'm desperate not to do is let that get the better of me, start feeling run down and perhaps a little bit poorly, so it interrupts everything going forward. What I need to do is keep riding this wave of excitement, enthusiasm, still enjoy the big things, still enjoy what went before the weekend, the trip to Wembley, the excitement that created, but to do it in a way in which I'm still moving forward, still doing the things I encourage day in, day out, still staying on top of my own well-being, my physical health. I will get back out there for a run, looking forward to Wednesday workout and picking that up again. In many ways, yesterday felt like a bank holiday. It wasn't official, kind of took it as my own bank holiday, a day off to celebrate Forest getting promoted. But again, I'm not going to beat myself up about that too much, because, not at all even, because that was 30 years in the making, in the waiting. So it could be another 30 years. None of us know what's going to happen next, but what we have to do is be prepared for when it does happen, be in the best place we possibly can. There's no guarantees when they come round, with all the preparation in the world, that you will be ready for it. You'll be in the perfect headspace, as I felt I've been over this period and over the last few months, to really sort of charge me to the point of feeling it was meant to be. It was destiny. It wasn't just Forest destiny, it was like my destiny. And I try not to get that sort of deep, sort of wishy-washy about it all, but it has felt like that. And like I say, you can't guarantee that feeling. All you can do is try to prepare yourself, try to be the best versions of what you can be. Yesterday's episode I spoke at length about how I spent a lot of time feeling like a failure, feeling like I was never going to get the things I wanted from life or achieve what I wanted to do. So the feeling I've got now is absolutely amazing. When I'm content to throw myself into everything I did at the weekend, when I'm content enough to talk about the things I spoke about yesterday, which I wouldn't have always done, and some people might be surprised I went that deep. And when I'm content enough to take time for myself to take it all in, not become overwhelmed, not let it become a labour of love. It's another term I've used a lot. I'm always wary these days of trying to take too much from a good thing. Don't get me wrong, the celebrations haven't finished. I'm really, really excited by the prospect of Premier League football and by the things that are happening in my own life, the wedding, the marathons, the training I've got to put in. It's all exciting stuff, but I also tried to temper that. I think I did an episode a week ago, actually, Monday Motivation the week before, where I was just talking about tempering expectation. Sometimes we can get too much of a good thing. If I carried on celebrating, pushing hard, perhaps even just going to the running club, keep working, keep thinking, keep sort of organising, not allowing myself to have that little bit of time, it might all just become a bit of a drag, and whilst I'm feeling tired now, like I said before, I might just start feeling sort of ill, and then that's going to put me off again, isn't it? And all I'm trying to do all the time now through DOdaily is be positive, be encouraging. Of course, Tuesday is about trying to get people to get out there and do a bit of activity. I'll never preach at you, I'll never preach at anyone. It's all about the levels you're at. People might look at me today and say, why haven't you been out for a run? But I'm doing what I do. I'll build on Monday, I'll build again on Wednesday. I'm getting out there, using it the way I need to use it for me. A walk is great, a run's fantastic, getting out on your bike, going to the gym, gets those endorphins flowing, it never feels bad. So, done a lot of walking after the cricket, really enjoyed the peace and quiet by the river, heading towards home now, kind of reconnected with the nature, which amongst all of that, all the excitement, all those great things I've spoken about, all the messages I've tried to get across, I've not had a chance to do that as much, kind of been squeezing these episodes in, and of course part of what I do is it's the activity, the encouragement, the talking, all those things, but it's getting out and about, getting in the fresh air, because again it's something that really works. I spent an evening of it tonight where I sat at the cricket, wandering around filming DOdaily, and all of a sudden I'm feeling so much better. Before I came out, starting to feel a bit sluggish, a bit lethargic, starting to sort of let my mind just go a bit numb for a little bit. But since I've been out here, it's cleared my head. A few rain showers have done that, mind, but it's cleared my head somewhat. And again, started thinking of how good it was. Keep those memories that was made are being kept. Going through all those pictures kind of made me a little bit emotional again, and I've got to stop that. I feel I haven't. Don't get me wrong. We are what we are, but it's almost like, gotta let go, push on, push forward, get back to every day and what I do, because for when next time something good's happening, I want to be in the best place possible. Tuesday trainings, Wednesday workouts, processing things, getting up on a Friday, it's fantastic. All I've done is something similar today to what I do every Friday morning. I wake up to walk, but the last one on Friday, it was kind of rushed again because I was trying to sort other people out and do other things. It wasn't rushed in the sense I still got out for a walk and filmed an episode, but I've been doing that challenge, so it's almost like I found time to fill that gap with the one I missed. Enjoy everything that's happened, enjoy the moment, but again, make sure I'm looking forward to what happens next. Believe me, I don't know if I've said it today, I don't know if I've been able to articulate the message and get it across, but believe me, by getting out here after everything that's happened, it feels absolutely amazing. It feels like it was all worthwhile, and it feels almost like a little bit of a reset. I'll be firing again hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to get an early night as well. The whole works today, and tomorrow we go again. Until then, guys, have a great evening. Not much in what I said, but if you are enjoying the positivity, the enthusiasm, lots of great feedback in the last week or so, people really encouraging me as well, which we all need. It's easy to be the person who gives it out, but sometimes we all need it. Those reassurances, it's been fantastic. Really do appreciate what people have said and done, and it's absolutely amazing. So if you've enjoyed the episode, please give it a thumbs up. Please drop any comments you feel you'd like to make. Always try to respond to everything, because again, it's building relationships for when we're sharing those amazing occasions. Until Wednesday workout, make the most of your evening. Let's get this week really up and running. Just doing it.